She's gonna take off on me. I can just feel it. And I can't tell you, the room is incredible. I could put my feet up here on this thing. Look at this. This might just be the Limo of electric bikes. Hey everybody, Monkey Wrench Mike here. This is the Lacros Cyclone. It has a 7-inch extended frame. Plus it has a 1400 watt peak power motor. We have a 48 volt, 20 amp hour battery, good for a range of 90 miles. It also has a top speed of 28 miles per hour. So like we always do, we're gonna take it out of the box, put it together, take it for a spin, and then we're gonna grade this on fit, form, and function. Here she is all put together, and yes, that was one of the easiest assemblies I have ever done. Super easy, no tools required hardly at all. In fact, the toolkit is very minimal because you don't need much. That's the toolkit right there. You get the owner's manual and you get your battery charger. That's all you need. All the money went into the engineering, the design, the actual parts for this super, super nice Cyclone. So let's talk about it. Like I said, this frame is an extra 7 inches long, so that's gonna make getting on and off very, very easy. We have a 1400 watt peak motor, 750 watt regular motor, 48 volt, 20 amp hour battery, good for 90 miles of range, 28 mile per hour top speed, and yes, this thing will hold 400 pounds. 400-pound capacity. These are 20-inch by 4-inch tires that I think are just the perfect size. And we have a full hydraulic braking system right there on the front. We have it on the back right there. We have a Shimano 7-speed gear system. You got 7 speeds back in here. Dual suspension. Look at this. There's your mid suspension with all of the corresponding pieces. This is going to be the most comfortable bike to ride ever. And we have right here, we have the front fork, which was kind of compacted for shipping, so it would go into a shorter box, a smaller box. You cut those zip ties and this thing sprang into life, and I really love how they have attached the fender this time. It's different, it holds it up better, and you have the front light right there, which is super nice. You have the back light right here, which you always have to put on most electric bikes. You don't do it with this one because Lacros thinks of everything right there. As far as the handlebars, I love the look and the feel of these. We have the M button right here, which will bring it to power. The good thing about this, you can see this in direct sunlight. I can even take off the protective screen right there. Look at that. You can see that in bright, bright sunlight. You've got a bell, you've got 5 pedal assists, and you've got your twist drive right here, which I really, really, really like. Okay, let's talk about this right here. This may look familiar. This is the Lacros, okay, emblem. Now, Biking Dutch has a very similar looking logo right there. They're actually owned by the same company. Lacros and Biking Dutch are the same company. Lacros is for the US market, and they're hoping to open some stores, some physical stores here in the US, and Biking Dutch is for the European market, okay? That's why they look very, very similar. It's like General Motors, okay? It's all owned by the same company, but you have Chevy and you have Buick and Cadillac all underneath that one umbrella. Same for this company right here. Now, because of this extra 7 inches right here, this is gonna be good for riders super short to super duper tall. That's gonna be so easy to get on and off of. And it's gonna be so nice because on some bikes, I think you sit too close to the handlebars. So we've got this way over here and then this way up front. And look how adjustable this is, up and down, in and out, every which way. It's gonna be the absolute perfect fit for you. I like this thing a lot. So let's try to beat the rain. We're gonna take it for a spin. And yes, we're gonna grade it on fit, form, and function. But before that, let me show you something that no other bike company does. Look at this. This is a sample of the paint. So should you get a scratch on this, and this was, you saw how it was packaged, there was no scratches there. I mean, it was in perfect condition. And this thing came a long, long way in this box right here. But yes, Lacros gives you a paint sample and there's a little brush on the end of this. Should something happen, you can brush it up and it's going to disappear. No other company does that. And I think that is a huge, huge plus, along with the warranty that you get for this. Yeah, you have a 2-year warranty thanks to Lacros. Lacros, I think is how I want to say it because it adds a little pizzazz to it. But yes, a 2-year warranty. This is what I love to do. Here we go. This is it. The moment has arrived. All the fruit of my labor. Here we go. Yes, we're going to take this Cyclone out on a spin. We have 5 pedal assists, so we're going to go on 3. Oh, good gosh. She wants to fly. All right, here we go. All right, here it is. You know, I can immediately feel the extra room. Yes, there is so much room on this bike. They say they extended the frame 7 inches, and that makes a huge difference. Wow. Okay, let's come down here, and we're gonna do a brake check. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's pretty good. That was really good. Okay, so let me raise the seat up just a little bit here. Now, this will fit riders of all different sizes, as I said, because of the extension in the frame, the step-through design, and just the positioning of the pedals is perfect. Oh my gosh. Yes, this isn't the first Cyclone that I've ridden. This is, it's way better than the other one. The first one was nice. This is unbelievably nice. So we'll come down this hill. We're gonna go through the suspension portion of our test. Hi. And this is just the bike doing what it does best. So we have the front suspension, we have the rear suspension. I just get to coast and explain to you what the ride is like. And it is super nice. You can feel the front suspension working and the one under my seat. It's a different feel, but I like it. Sometimes the second shock is like right under your seat or it is incorporated into the seat post. This one is a little ahead of the seat, so it changes the geometry and changes the feel of the bike, which I like. I love the handlebars, the riding position. It's almost like a motorcycle. It really does. The shape of the handlebars looks like a motorcycle, but the tires, I did put some air in the tires, and the suspension is taking up all of the shock from the divots, the holes, the cracks in the roadway. Yeah, this is nice. Here we go. Do some shifting as we go through here. Yeah, this is super. Okay. Okay, this is nice. Let me turn around. We've got a life flight helicopter above us. Holy moly, I'm not even in passing or pedal assist 5 yet. Let's do that. Let's go up to 5. She's gonna take off on me. I can just feel it. Now, this is called torque hill. What happens here? Yeah, we test the torque of the bike. So anything above 12 is a passing grade. I give it the throttle right here in front of this big old, I don't know what kind of colonial style house that is. It's beautiful. Anything above 12 is good. This is 18.6, 18.4, 17.3. Sometimes I test for wobble and everything right along here. This is super solid. 15.1 right now. 15.0, 14.6. Yeah, so she's doing fine. 1400 watts of peak power. She should. Yeah. Man, this is a comfortable riding position. If you're small, or if you're really super tall, you're gonna love this, especially if you're on the shorter side, because you don't have to pick up your feet. If you're older and you want something comfortable to ride, oh my goodness, this is perfect. Yeah, the temperature is starting to drop. It's getting a little cool out here. That's okay, this bike makes it worth it. It really does. Let's do some, we'll do some pedaling as we go up here. And I can't tell you, the room is incredible. The extra inches, yeah, I feel so far back on this bike now. It feels so much better. It really feels more like a chopper. It really does. This could handle way more gears. This could use a 10 gear Shimano shifter. It really could. All right, we're gonna go down here. There's a lot of wind. I have a huge headwind ahead of me, so I don't know what our top speed is gonna be right here. Let's just kind of take it down here. 24, 25, 27, 28. That's 29.5, 29.6, and the speed limiter kicks in. So, yeah, this will do 28 easily. Easily. It's doing so well. I can't really hear the gears. I can't really hear the motor. I can't hear the tires. The wind out here is incredible. Here comes a car. We'll let the car pass us by. We'll go down here. I really feel like this bike, as I take a look, could handle more gears. It's that peppy, it's that torquey. Yeah, this is, you want a bike that's a cruiser, this is it. This is so comfortable. You could almost put a long saddle on it and take two people with as much room as you got right here. I mean, I could put my feet up here on this thing. Look at this. And as far as just cruising, yeah. This does, it feels very much like a chopper. And the brakes are quiet. Sometimes brakes will start squeaking after a little bit of use. These are quiet. I might even tighten up that rear suspension. Sometimes they give you one that's adjustable. I don't think this one is adjustable, but it does a lot of good work. It's doing God's work down there. It's providing a very comfortable ride. It's very maneuverable. If you want to get aggressive with it, you can. It's very torquey. It's going up this hill at 17 like it's nothing. You can see this in the bright daylight. You can see it at dusk. Even in the night, you'll be able to see this. You turn on that headlight and take a cruise at night. Yes, sir. All right, let's talk about my new favorite bike. Yes, this Lacros is so nice. The Cyclone is such a nice model. And yes, the extra room right here makes all the difference in the world. Okay, first things first, you can get this in this very nice white. It also comes in a beautiful orange as well. Both of them just pop. Those colors just absolutely pop. You get a 2-year warranty with this as well, which tells you a lot about the build quality. Almost every other bike offers a 1-year warranty. Lacros goes the extra mile, and they'll give you 2 years because they know this is such a well-made bike. Now, because the extra 7 inches right here, this is great for riders. I'm 5'9", and this for me is a perfect riding position. This is so nice. You could be way shorter than I am, and you could be way taller than I am as well, and it's gonna fit you perfectly. I mean, it's just, that's the perfect place to add inches right there. So, I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's talk about it though. When it comes to fit, the way that it was packaged and what it was like to put together, I had to do just a little bit of work. Most of this was already assembled. Easy, easy, easy to assemble. It was packaged so well. And yes, they gave you an extra little thing of paint just while you're riding it. Should something happen, you can keep this looking as good as it does the day that it arrived at your home. Yeah, I love the fact that they give you some extra paint. So absolutely, we're gonna give it an A on fit. Form? Well, yeah, the extra inches make all the difference in the world. I love the 20-inch by 4-inch tires. I think it's fantastic. You get the rear rack right here. You get a nice headlight. You get a tail light right here, a brake light, super easy to see display. And this system right here is fantastic. It just makes the ride so much more comfortable. So you have a shock here, you have the front fork right here, and it all works in perfect harmony. So we're gonna give it an A for that. Function, what it was like to ride. This bike could go way faster. If it had a bigger motor, a little more torque, the frame itself could handle it. It could handle, you know, the new Shimano 10 gear system right there, which would help it out even more. This gear system is the seven gear system from Shimano. I've seen this on bikes for years now. It's tried and true. It's trusted. It works great. No problems at all. But give me a couple of gears extra because this bike could take it. It really, really could. It could take a higher top speed. 28, it could do 32, 35, maybe even more than that. So yes, this will handle anything you're going to throw at it. You can put your stuff here on the back. If they had a long saddle, it would hold the extra people because of the room right here. It is just perfection. Yes, we're giving it an A+ for function. If you want to get some more information on the Cyclone, look at the description box below. I have a link there for you. It will take you right to the site. You can do all the research that you want. But take it from me, you're gonna want the bike. Your kids are gonna want the bike. Your grandkids are going to want the bike, or whoever sees the bike is gonna want it because it's so stylish. It looks to me a whole lot like a chopper, especially when you're on it like this right here. I love the handlebars, so comfortable, great brakes, good power, super, super build quality, and yeah, you're gonna love it, all right? Thanks to everybody from Lacros for sending this to me, and thank you for watching these review videos. We're back with another one very, very soon, all right? Have a great day. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.